Fucking Windows had an update. I was just saying how you're gonna have to give me a second because yeah, Windows had an update and it reset it in OBS because of course it does. I painted my nails the other day and the polish keeps coming off because I applied it wrong. So I'm fixing one of my mistakes. Hold on. I have like 30 seconds left. Also, let's see. Damien with the first. A Damien, Torque, Rando, Best Lioness, Chris, Calf, Linky. How's everybody? I will give the dogs a bone. Say she really does not need a bone. I'm not gonna lie. She's been bad. Oh. Playing DBD. Are you weaning? I hope you're weaning. Lioness. My partner is also complaining update. Yeah, whenever... Wait, about Windows? Because, like, whenever it does that, it fucking just ruins everything. Okay, I'm done already. Good puppers. She's not a good pupper. She has decided that the bed is hers so much that she is jumping on the cats and making them get off the bed, which is not... We don't do that in this house. We don't do that in the... No, she's being actually kind of a shithead. Come here, puppers. Bad human. Okay. Yes, bad human for wanting... Oops. Come here, Savannah. Savannah. No, come here. Come here. Sam, your stuff is on the floor. Okay, well, you got it. You're fine. You're right. I am a bad human for letting her on the bed in the first place. And so she's no longer allowed on the bed when she is trying to be an asshole to the cats who want to sleep on the bed in peace. If she had just made peace with the cats and didn't try to kick them off all the time, she wouldn't be banned from the bed. Get off the bed. Get off the bed. So I have to be extra diligent today. Oh, so I was like, finished the outline, I let it sit for a couple days, and then I spent the last 3 days? I've been going through my outline all week and being like, I need to fix a bunch of shit. Thankfully, this is why I do an outline, because I was like, oh, I kind of hate all of this now, so. Hi, Musk! So we are gonna redo the outline. Hope you guys are ready for this. I'm gonna get the stuff up in just a second. To-do list. Okay, we'll do our regular 20 minutes. Do 3 of those. Actually, we'll keep doing the 2. I kind of like the 2. Okay. rainy day. And actually, the noises are appropriate because it has been rainy all day. So, it has been very... It thundered a little bit. I thought I was going to have to turn my computer off in the middle of a Clover stream today. I was like, oh no, but it passed pretty quickly, so... I heard it thundering and I was like, oh my god, is everything gonna just quit now? Speaking of which, tomorrow, don't forget, tomorrow we are doing the charity stream, so 8 hours of me and Clover playing It Takes Two. Raising money for children. We are participating in the Starlight Foundation's Play Week. So I hope you will join us. Does rain make it cooler there? It's been pretty cool regardless. So I would say right now, not really. It's actually been cool for what reason I could not say. I'm not questioning it. I am totally okay with it. And hopefully it will get us through this weekend and next. That's all I need, because that's the charity stuff. We are donating for the kids. So actually, Damien, you might be interested in this. So we're donating for we're raising funds for the Starlight Foundation. I have a connection for these streams and a fuck damn kids. You can win this one. Is it this one? I'm pretty sure this stream, this Saturday, you can be entered in to win a pink Switch light. Where's my... Hold on. I gotta find my links. Is it this one? Hold on. Let me see what the prizes are. See what the prizes are. Because one is one thing, and then so we're doing Play Week this week, and then on the 20th we are doing the VTuber Summer Slam, and let's see. Yeah, I think this one we're going to be, so we're raffling off a pink Switch light. And then next weekend we will be, oh, my internet is fucking up. Shit. You might have to refresh. It's dipping real bad, so just a warning. And the 20th will be, giving a free VTuber. Like, if you like the Gremlin... Hold on, let me see if I can... I don't have Gremlin as a... How dare I? What is this bullshit? Okay, hold on. Oh, I don't. That's weird. Okay. I'm gonna have to fix that, but... hold on. If you like VTuber models... If you like VTuber models, and if you especially like Gremlin models, we're going to be raffling off a Gremlin model. So if you're a VTuber and you want a little Gremlin model, I will be drawing it and Clover will be rigging it, and that is one of the prizes. And then, so that's on the 40th, or the 40th, Jesus. Congrats, lady, on the 40th daily. On the 20th, we will be raffling this little Gremlin off. And for every $100 that are donated to the charities on both days, for every $100, we turn the game to Spanish for 10 minutes. So we play the game in Spanish for 10 minutes for every $100 raised. There's also going to be a swear jar, one for me, one for Clover. And the proceeds for the swear jar will be going to also whichever campaign that we have the swear jar for. So That'll be fun. There's also like different prizes for each charity. I think you can be entered in to win certain things on the VTuber SummerSlam and the Starlight Foundation, like adjacent to us. Like you can just there should be like little things that will pop up that you could potentially do things with there. So bring it back. You will be here on the 40th. Good, good. I'm trying to think if I missed anything. Other than the fact that me and Clover are going to be playing It Takes Two and it's going to be hilarious. Oops, our position. Assume the position. I'm super excited for it, not gonna lie.
I once read a book about Mount Everest. The ending was such a cliffhanger.
Okay. Okay. The KO did move. What do you mean I moved? Of course I moved. I'm always moving. I had to move. I was showing off the gremlin. That if people are VTubers, they can win on the 20th. I'm really excited to play tomorrow. It's gonna be from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. I don't know when we're doing the giveaway though. I don't think we got that far. We didn't talk about that. Maybe I should bring that up with her. Probably gonna be either like at the beginning or the end, maybe, or the middle. I don't know if it's gonna be. You know what? We didn't talk about that. Okay. Anyway. 70 streak achieved. The next 20 number is 420. Wish me luck. Damn. All right, I'm gonna do the 20. I'm gonna start the timer at 6:15, and I'm gonna be fixing some of my outline shit because I was so close. I was like, yeah, I can go start writing, and then I was reading through my outline, and I was like, oh my god. Now that I let it set for a while, oh my god. This is terrible. We will not actually be writing yet. Close, but... I mean, I guess I could do the prologue and the epilogue, but... I think I probably should do the outline first. Yeah, I went through it and I was like, I feel like I'm telling two different stories in this outline, because I have Satella's story of like her grief, and then like trying to make a life, and then I just made some weird decisions when I was doing this. I'm not gonna lie. I should probably clarify some stuff too. Why is writing so hard? Why do we have to do the things? Why can't we just have a dream and then all of a sudden we have a book? Why can't I just dream about it instead of writing it? Okay, if you are doing some writing stuff, or doing chores, or studying, or doing whatever have you, there's a 20-minute work session in order now. Do the things. Do all the things. Do them well. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Oh god. Actually, I was gonna check that. I already found a reason to ADHD. okay. So it's still supposed to be cool and a little rainy. Ooh, it is supposed to, like, heat up midweek, though. Oh, that's gross. It's like, it's gonna be 71. That means it's gonna be, like, 80. That's gross. That means it's gonna be, like, 90 in here. Oh. Da Preach! Hi, Preach. How's it going? How you been? Hi, Captain! How's it going? How are you? What have you been up to? Just okay? Preach, why just okay? Chillin'? I like chillin'. Chillin's good. Fine, if you're just okay, I'm just okay too. Cooking some fancy shit for my lady. Ooh, what are you making? It's been a few days. Oh no. I'm so sorry. Like some real bad couple days, or I feel like all of a sudden people just be going through it right now. Like, just all of a sudden, like, the week happened and then it just, like, went to shit. Like, the week was a wash by Wednesday. I had forgotten my night meds for a couple days, and I didn't figure it out till, like, oh no! That's the worst. What is wrong with my outline? I basically, short version is, the character plot is not... I have two different plots going on almost separately, and I need to make them more cohesive. Because it's basically taking two different types of books and, like, merging them together. And I need to figure out a way to make them one book. There's also, like, some stuff I need to clarify that I knew was gonna have to happen. This one I knew was gonna be needed. This one also I knew was gonna be needed. Some of these. This one, some of the Empire stuff didn't come up until later in the book, so I hadn't written enough of the book to come to know that I needed these details, and now I'm having to go back and insert some of them. I did change. Let's see. I changed the romance a little bit. He's not gonna die in the middle, like, he dies, like, in the middle of the book for no, like, basically, he, like, the reason that I had him dying isn't basically how I want it anymore. I'm gonna change it so that he dies, like, at the end of the book. Well, quote unquote, dies. And I'll strengthen I'm basically just going to strengthen her character arc and edit the romance to suit the story better. And then there's, like, the whole part of the whole thing of this book was like the Empire sucks and there's spies and espionage and blah blah blah. I just didn't do it very well. I really just didn't do it very well. So I will be just revising that and adding more things in throughout the book to foreshadow some of the stuff that's going on. And then they're just going to fail real bad at the end. So I'm not changing the end. I'm not changing the end too much. I'm just changing some of the ways that some of the stuff happens. He stubbed his toe and died. Valid. 105. Damn, Linky. Hello, Quack. Welcome in, welcome in. I don't want to do this. This is going to be such a pain. Alright. Like, right here, I need to add something, because I don't know how I feel about, like, the debts thing. I think I'm going to have to figure out how to make this related to the Empire. My friend is a 7th grade history teacher and told me this conversation he had recently in class. But how did they die? Of death! What is that stupid meme? That people are killed, or people die when they are killed. I also die of death. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have a little bit of music today. Let's see if I can get just a tiny bit. Are there any other stations? Yep. Okay. I'm glad that I do the outlines first so that I can see all these problems, but it's still just a pain in the ass. Know who she owes them to. I guess I could probably just... Man, I had a moment. I was like, did I start bingo? I did. I did. I could probably mark a few things off on there. Technically, if some of you are really lucky, you could have already gotten a bingo. If you were not lucky, I'm sorry. Wait, am I lucky? I am also not lucky. Oh, did I get balded? Oh, I did, yeah. Sorry, I did not. I did not pay attention. Oh, actually, I did get that look. Oh yeah, Kiefer, did puns. Kiefer, did do puns. It wasn't. How shocking. I have there's no guarantee about how productive I'm going to be today because I had to wake up earlier than normal. And then I took a shower and I'm like, so tired. Oh!
Two chickpeas are walking down the road, when one suddenly starts throwing up. Hey man, are you okay? No man, I falafel.
Can't. Why? Falafel. I falafel. Lady, how could you? Lady, why? It's International Falafel Day. Happy International Falafel Day. Happy International Falafel Day. Question: if this is not gonna happen because I don't have the time nor the money right now. But if I had a new VTuber design, what would the design be? Like, if chat could pick the next design, what do you think the design would be? Everyone feel awful. Hear that? Lady says, I hope you fell awful. When I am a dragon VTuber. What do you mean? I just mean, yeah, like if I had another, if I updated my model, like what kind of, like what would the theme be, I guess I could say. What would the theme be for the model? I should probably... You need to be small and adorable. Actually, this model was going to have glasses. I never ended up like drawing them or anything, because like I was so rushed. It wasn't even anybody's fault. I rushed myself. I didn't really need to, but this one, like the design originally had glasses to go with it. That never got done because I didn't finish them. I do wear glasses occasionally. Mine in the mine for the VTuber were going to be black, but my glasses in real life are pink, like a pinky color. Pink rectangles. Oh. If you've been working, you have a 5-minute break that you may take. Same when Chloe
Here's
is like...
a riddle. Voldemort. I'm gonna go try and fix my computer now. Wish me luck.
Good luck. Same when Clover is like, time for eye surgery. And I was like, no, us 22-year-olds have eye surgery now? Yup. Us 22-year-olds, you know, you gotta get the eye surgery sometimes. Mine is unfortunately an astigmatism. I don't know if there's a fix for that, but I have an astigmatism in mostly my right eye. My left eye is a little, needs a little help, but my right eye has an astigmatism, so. That's why I wear glasses. That's why I'm supposed to wear glasses. I don't actually wear my glasses a lot. Although I feel like I haven't really needed them lately. I've been spending a lot less time on the computer, actually. At least compared to what I was doing before. I used to spend like 10 hours a day on the computer, like every day years ago. And I don't have to do that anymore, thank God. Now it's just basically whenever Clover streams, and then whenever I stream, and bits and pieces of writing and stuff. If I'm doing a short story, usually that'll take me like a day and a half, 2 days. I'm pretty blind if I don't have mine. I also have an astigmatism too. I currently work about those same hours at computer. Luckily, I'm quitting my job. You are? Oh, wait. Is this a congratulations? Like you're quitting your job, yay, or you're quitting your job, boo, because you have to, or you know? Is this congratulatory or is this condolences? I'm gonna wish you preemptively congratulations and good luck, because like, man, sometimes jobs just suck, you know? They just like suck the life out of you. It's not even necessarily that you don't want to work. Like, sometimes the places are just miserable. Quitting my job, yay, because I'm going full time into our business, and also they were treating me like garbage. Oh my god, I'm so excited for you. I am so excited for you. Congratulations and all of the luck to you. They suck, and I hope they know what they're losing. Because usually, like those kind of businesses are the ones that like always let the good people go. You know, that's a lot of work for one person. Why can't you handle it? I'm sorry, what? Right? Oh my god. Yeah, it's always, hey, why can't you do the work of like 4 people? I know it's a lot, but come on. Like, excuse me? And then you always like, you're like, oh, I need help, and they're like, oh, we'll get you help, and then they never do. Oh, we have another 20-minute session for those that are getting done with their break. I won't get into it too much because I don't want to bring the vibe down, but I am excited to go. I bet. I totally, honestly, I'm so happy for you. Couldn't bring the vibe down. I too have worked at those kind of jobs. And I'm glad you're leaving and that you don't have to deal with it anymore. I'm really hoping, like, my plan for the future, maybe not the immediate future, but my plan for the future is to be able to try and get these books out, and I really want to try to be like a full-time author. That is like my ultimate goal, to just friggin' like sit here and write books all day. That'd be amazing, actually. Play books all day, or write books all day, and then, you know, just stream games on the weekend, hang out with Clover during the day. Which I basically already do that, just minus the not having any books published, but that's like my goal this year. Which shouldn't be, you know, honestly, if I can get 1,000 words a day done, well, maybe I guess if I could get 10,000 words a week, I could be done in like 3 months writing this, and then I could move on to editing. But I have to finish the outline first. Which on this one is taking me a little bit longer because I'm trying to be more mindful about the stories that I've got going on, if that makes sense. Like I've been noticing a lot of slop on the market. Not even AI slop, just a lot of careless writers. Like people that they're not taking the time to like either, like you don't have to necessarily hire an editor. You should hire an editor because it's good to edit your books and have somebody else edit your books. But people aren't even doing a self-edit before they're putting them up, and it's like, it's crazy and wild to me. Like, I can't imagine putting a book out that isn't my absolute best, or it's not like the most work that I can put into it, you know. I remember the first short story I ever wrote. I had multiple people with English degrees read them over because I knew there would likely be revisions, and I wanted to see what they had questions thought I had missed. It's good to have compliments, but never a bad thing to do a review. Well, it's also like when you're writing, like you know what you are wanting to convey, and you know what you're trying to say, and like all of that stuff, but like there's always going to be instances where maybe the thing that you wrote isn't quite conveying what you mean, or you could just completely not explain something because like you know what it is, or you take it for granted that the reader doesn't know everything in your story, you know. I've seen that a lot too, where writers will like put stuff in the story without explaining it because they just forget that like the reader has no idea what they're talking about because they never brought that up in the story. You haven't explained that part yet. I'm trying to save up. I'm going to see if I can save up, or if I can't save up for an editor, I'm possibly considering doing a Kickstarter if the editor that I want is like really, really expensive. Because unfortunately this book might be a little beefy. Normally my books aren't this long, but I kinda went for it with the outline. Which isn't a bad thing. I actually probably need to start like putting this much effort into my outline, because usually I'll make like a 5, like this one's 7. My outlines are usually like half the size of this, and then I just like write a loose outline and then go for it. But this one I was like, I really, really want to make everything as cohesive as I can before I start, like writing things, or at least writing things other than the prologue and the epilogue. To make notes to myself everywhere. Kickstarter or the Tiltify. Nah, I wouldn't. I would. Excuse me. I wouldn't do a Tiltify for it. That's just for charity. I haven't even gotten that far yet, so I've just been kind of mulling it over, I guess you could say. Although before I get an editor, I will actually probably, if anybody does read, I will need some beta readers if anybody wants to have a free story. I mean, not that you're not already kind of reading it on the stream. But if you want to beta read it, I'll probably have like a small sign up for that later too. Like I'll do some basic editing, like probably some line edits. Here I'm actually technically doing my structural edit on the outline as opposed to the novel, so I feel like I'm preemptively doing all of my structural edits. Hopefully I won't need to do too many of those. I'm trying to get into the process of not needing to do a structural edit on the novel itself, because I really don't want to do like all of the taking apart and repiecing it together of the novel itself. Hello, Aldred. I hope you're having a good day. I'm doing well. Talking about novels and editing. The things I don't want to do. How are you doing today? Ah, yes, editing. The bane of every writer's existence. You know what, actually? I feel like I don't hate editing if it's just minor stuff. Like, if it's stuff I just have to kind of adjust a little bit, or maybe add some more pieces here and there, you know. Yeah, I don't think editing is that bad either. I feel like structural editing is the bane of my existence, because, like, when you're doing a structural edit, you're having to go through the whole thing. The problem with being a beta reader is that you will have to be writing stuff for, like, I'll have a questionnaire that you will have to write. So if you don't enjoy reading, I definitely would say don't sign up, because you will be doing some reading and some writing probably. As long as I've got a draft I'm happy with. I mean, that, I guess that's maybe the important thing, is like you have to have a draft that you're already pretty happy about, which I think is my problem. Like, that's, I need to get to a point where I'm happy with what I'm putting out. What kind of writing would you be wanting from? Oh, no, just it's not even writing, it's just like comment type stuff, you know, feedback, I guess. I have a questionnaire that I give to my beta readers usually. It's like really small, but so when I say writing, I'm kind of exaggerating. Hello, an Eskimo. We'll have to wait until I get there, though. I'm not even there yet. But I just wanted to let you know that when I am there, I will need / want beta readers. I honestly think the hardest thing about beta reading is that everyone seems to want something different from it. And you know, that's, I feel like I am okay with that. I have gotten to the point where, even as an artist, because everybody likes different things about different stuff, right? If somebody writes something that seems very subjective, I can normally take that and be like, okay, what like, let's have a comparison about what everybody's saying, you know? If there isn't a common line in that, then I just have to leave it. I just have to be like, well, that's just, I guess everybody has different feelings about it. It is what it is. But if there's something somebody is saying that has like kind of the same thing threaded through whatever they're saying, you know, you have to kind of take that, and because, you know, giving and receiving critique is also a skill. It is also something that you have to practice with, and identifying what helps you as a creative is also like super important. Like being able to dig through what people say and find like the core of the issue that they might be addressing. How's your night going, an Eskimo? My experience is mostly with new writers who tend to be sort of touchy. Oh wait, do you mean like your experience with? I mean, I guess my question is, what side of beta reading are you speaking from? Are you speaking on as a beta reader, or as somebody who is needing a beta reader, like as somebody who has used beta readers? Like getting the information from beta readers, I guess. As a bit. Oh, okay. Well, here's the thing. A lot of people don't understand the point of a beta reader. You know, a lot of people don't. A lot of people think that a beta reader is somebody also that will give them editing. I've encountered that, where people have expected the beta readers to do editing, and that is not the beta reader's job. A beta reader is not an editor. A beta reader is somebody that goes in and I guess kind of like can spot any major things for you and give you like their cohesive thoughts on how things made them felt, how they interpret certain things, you know. A beta reader is not necessarily an editor. They can do the same thing if that's what you're looking for. Like, you can have a beta reader that is an editor, but typically they should be very different people. If only because, like, your editor is going to be spending a lot of time with you and your book. They're going to be doing a more intensive, like, line by line look at what you're doing. You don't want your editor to be reading like they would, like, a beta reader. You want your beta reader to come in, like, fresh and have never read the story before. Oh, 5-stream streak! Let's go! I guess my experience is... There are a lot of writers who, when starting out, would just like to be told that they're doing well. And that, you know what? And that's totally fine. You can... I feel like that's a lot of people. Like, you put your heart and soul into doing this thing, and you just want to be told that you're doing a good job, and, you know, somebody's proud of you, and that you're not absolute trash. I think there is a little bit to be said about swallowing one's ego, though, because praise is nice, but depending on your writer journey, it might do absolute jack shit for you and your writing, like your writing as a whole, you know. Praise doesn't make you a better writer, unfortunately. Affirmation is good. Like, it is nice to be told that, hey, you're a good writer and you do the words well, but I feel like people that are self-aware are going to take those words and they're going to be like, well, I could do better. You know? They're going to be like, I understand that I do the thing well, but I could do better. Because I have met some writers, man, that, like... Yeah, they literally are just writing because they want to be praised. Which, I mean... That's fine, but you have to acknowledge that, because I feel like a lot of people don't. They're like, oh, I wrote a story, I put my whole heart and soul into this, blah, 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 you can't say anything about it. It's like, I mean, yeah, but why? Like, if you're writing for publication to be sold, you can't just sit there and be like, hey, praise me. That's not how this works. Hey, buy my book and tell me that I did a good job. That's not the reality. The reality is that this writing as a job sucks because a lot of people have a lot of different opinions. You can write absolute trash and there is going to be somebody that is going to love your book. There's going to be a bunch of people that are going to hate it, you know? You cannot always have praise. But also, I feel like when you're just starting out, I feel like it's unrealistic to just be told that you're doing well in something that maybe you have never done before. Like, it's like a painter just, like, picking up a pencil for the first time, you know? And they're like, hey, you know, here's my stick figure. Isn't this a masterpiece? It's like, I mean, well, you're on your way. I don't know if I would get that crazy with it, but isn't a beta reader goes in and looks for things that don't make sense to them, reading and giving their thoughts and feedback on the writing as a whole? To some extent, yeah. Different beta readers can, well, I guess as a writer, it's going to depend on you and what you're looking for in your beta reader. Because they're not there to edit, they're not there to fix anything, you know. I mean, I guess they could, but, like, I feel like that's excessive. If I already have an editor, I would just be like, well, I have somebody that can do that for me. And you can also, like, your beta readers can come before or after. I prefer my beta readers to come in before editing, just so that with, like, completely, completely fresh eyes can go in and look for some, like, maybe glaringly obvious edits that I need to make before I hire an editor. So I tend to prefer my beta readers come in before because I'll always do a line edit and like all of that kind of stuff, but for like a structural edit, I usually wait until after everything is done. Or that would be my preference, I guess you could say. I keep seeing like really pretty custom hardcover books on like Book Talk and stuff, and I was like, oh my god, I would love to have one done for this, but the only problem is that they're not like a print on demand thing. Like you order them and then they get shipped to your house and then you have to sell them. And I was like, I can't do that. Absolutely cannot do that. Alright, another 20-minute work session has begun. It'd be so cool. Like, I feel like the monster that I have in mind for this book is something out of, like, Final Fantasy. And I'm so excited to get to the point where I can, like, write it. And then that's a whole other thing. I need to save money for a cover because, like, I was thinking about it, it's like, I could do the cover, but I don't actually want to do the cover. I want to commission other artists to do stuff, like, for me. I want a giant monster on the cover of this book. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? You know what? Let's be on the train this time. Let's be writing. It's like the people who went to American Idol who thought they could sing, and then they hear them valid criticism of, you're not good. It's like, can you sing? Yes. But are you good at it? No. I mean, that's, to be fair, that kind of stuff is edited for the drama. That's I don't know if that's usually how that goes. They usually have to, like, sign a waivers and full disclosure type stuff, so... Yeah, please don't believe the things you see on reality TV. I feel like reality TV was like the worst thing to happen. do I want this background? There. Oh, are those mountains? No, those are clouds. I do not keep coming back for more. I haven't watched... I don't think I've ever watched American Idol, I'm not gonna lie. I absolutely do not watch reality TV. Oh. There's a little thing, there's a little friend I can get from there. Okay, we'll do this one for now. I like that. That is very nice. And you can see the cubedy. I love the cubedy. This is just for me. So I'm really bad at watching like anything, to be honest. Oh, what's wrong, Papa? Hi. I know. We're so sad. It's okay. You'll be okay. You've gotten many, many pets. Many, many pets. Okay, so Viridia is actually... children... creatures. Okay, so I think this... That's right. It's here. Sad baby. For no reason, actually. For no reason, Pupper Dog. I'm not gonna lie, chicken tenders and sweet potato fries sound really good right now. See if the flowers are... It is! Oh my god, I could go get some. Okay, I have to write a little more first. Chickens and ogres, the rest of... I'm not gonna lie, I might end the stream early anyway because I have to go to bed early because I have to wake up really early because I have to get ready for a stream really early. So I might actually... I'll probably end the stream in like another 45 minutes. That gives us like... That's 2 solid hours. Pupper, you need to go. Go on. I know. You go on. You were just out not long ago. Go on. Go to bed. Don't move him. It's your bed too. Go to bed. Go to bed. She's stubborn. She really, really wants on my bed. So bad. She don't need onto bed. So actually, I need to... things are... Okay, more things blue. Oops, nope. So I'll move this here. So right of binding can be like this red. Same kind of red. And then... Oops. This can be pink. Empire doing shady shit. Yellow. Oh, close enough. I do feel like if you're going to read, listen, or watch something with the fan base, if you're going to criticize whatever it is, try not to piss off the fandom. For example, I've watched and read Twilight, and it's my opinion, they both suck. I pissed a lot of people off without meaning to, and the fans were not shy about telling me how well, yeah, I mean, yeah. I feel like that's pretty... that's... Yes. Here's the thing. If you're going to talk about something, if you're going to have an opinion on something, you have to be able to back it up. You can't just be parroting things that other people say just because they said them. You know, you have to be able to back up your opinions with your own thoughts and be able to stand on those opinions. If you can't do that, or if you're not willing to do that, then you don't need to be telling other people on the internet what your opinions are. Because if you're going to tell people things on the internet, you got to have a thick skin, because people will come at you. And like sometimes if you have an opinion, you're gonna piss off the fan base regardless. There's nothing, like for some people, unless it's praise, there's nothing you can say that will make them happy. Unless it's praise, you can only praise the thing, you know. You can't criticize it at all. And like, I feel like people will do that with the things that they very much love, you know. I am also guilty of that for some things. Am I gonna jump down someone's throat for it? Nah, I'm too lazy for that. But, like, We love the things that we love, and some people are just a little more vicious about it. You know. So if you're gonna have an opinion, you better be able to stand your ground. Otherwise, just don't say it. Choices are happening. Okay, so so maybe 3 to 5 years. Hello, Rat Pack. How are you doing? He has a special sign up form. Down some Taco Bell. Now just actually Taco Bell sounds really good. I haven't had Taco Bell in so many years. Like it's been, oh my god, I swear it's been at least 6 or 7 years since I've had Taco Bell. The only like fast food that I've had in the past 5 years has been McDonald's. I haven't had anything else. It saddens me. I don't even know. I think the nearest Taco Bell is actually, where is it? I think it's like 3 hours away from me. The nearest McDonald's is an hour away from me. Yeah, Taco Bell is like 3 hours away from me. So I told them that in my opinion the romance between Edward and Bella is very much forced. The team, Edward and Team Jacob question didn't matter because, while yes, Jacob was a love interest for Bella, the author already made it clear by Edward saving Bella, touching his hand, etc., that he was going to be her man overall. I mean, here's the thing though. It wasn't necessarily that anybody thought she was going to end up with Jacob. It was just the fact that Jacob was there to basically incite a little bit of drama. Jacob was there to rile things up, not necessarily that he was an actual love interest. I mean, yeah, the story is predictable. That's the point. A lot of people like predictability in their romance. Well, here's the thing. I don't think you understand the romance genre. I don't think you understand the romance genre, and that's why you kind of went into it thinking the way that you did, because the romance genre, typically, it is very predictable. Usually you do know who the main character is going to end up with. Usually there's like hints and stuff like that. Like, romance readers are very, very particular about their stories. I feel like, as much as I dislike Twilight, I feel like the whole Team Jacob, Team Edward thing is pretty nuanced. Like, it's not necessarily like a black and white, he's there to do this and blah blah blah, you know. It's for the story, like, there is a lot more to why people, and I'm not saying that the story was written good, I'm saying the fandom around why people like Jacob or why people like Edward is a little more nuanced than just, oh, he's, you know, it's predictable and this is the thing and blah blah blah, you know, whatever. Oh, 3 hours. Yeah, I'd wait 6 years. It's like, we don't go to the side that it's on. There's a city. It is a town. There's a town 3 hours south of us that we go to get like our groceries and everything. That one does not have Taco Bell. There's another town 3 hours to the west of us. It has Taco Bell, but we rarely ever go there. So have not had Taco Bell because we just don't go to the place. But there's Taco Bell. Oh yeah, we're on a break. I was not paying attention. So we have half an hour, and then I will be ending the stream. Why, Rudin? Why? Rude. Rudin's rude. How you doing, Rudin? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome into the stream. I honestly should have been doing more color coordination while I was doing the outline, but I was trying to just get through it. And now I have to change so much, and now I'm regretting everything. And I won't get to work on it until like Tuesday, really. Well, Sunday, actually. No, Because I think we're doing Subnautica Sunday. So I really won't be able to do it until Tuesday, I think. Died or had the beast killed. Disappeared. Someone's unheard of. It's the candidates that make it through candidates. There is another 20-minute working session for those of you that are working along. We are back on it. 20 minutes. 20 minutes and then we have 20 minutes and then the stream is over. Actually. You can, yeah. Just know that we'll only be here for like another half hour, so. Exclamation mark task, and then you write out the task. So if you have one for 20 minutes, do so now. Yeah, anytime you see the thing over my head, you can add a task, anytime. I just forgot to put the, I forgot to put the commands in the chat. Some of the movies are concerned. They bored me, but the books were okay. I go back and read them again, sadly no, which makes me sad because I like vampires, werewolves, humans, and even the romance itself. I mean, you're also not the target demographic, so you are not a young teen, young adult woman. I feel like I read the first one, and I was like, how old was I? I was like 25 when I read the first one. And at the time I liked it. Not gonna lie, I liked it at the time. And then I waited a little bit, and then I read the second one, liked it a little less, and then I tried to read... Actually, I don't even think I got through the second one. I think I got like halfway through the second one. And I was like, oh, I can't do this. And just the older that I've gotten, like, I've read bits and pieces just from seeing it all on social media all the time, and I just, no, just not a fan. There are definitely way worse books written. I don't really have necessarily... most of my gripes are with the story itself and not even necessarily the writing. It took me a really long time to see all of the problematic things about the story. Late to our stream, that's... not really. I mean, the streams are usually about 3 hours, so... I do 2-hour streams all the time. It's not that abnormal. It's mostly because I need to go eat. It's really late. I need to go eat because I need to go to bed early. Or try to go to bed early. We'll see if it actually happens. I might just lay in bed and toss and turn for 10 million hours. But I gotta wake up early because we have a special stream tomorrow. I'm so excited for tomorrow, which is probably why I'm not gonna be able to sleep very well. For those of you coming in a little later, we're having a charity stream tomorrow with the Moo Moo Clover. So chat will be kind of crazy. I apologize. I might try to start a little earlier than our intended call time. She might also do the same, just so that we can greet our chats and then merge. Although some of you are already in Clover's chat, it's not going to be too big of a deal. But for those of you who are unique to my community, I apologize for the chat in advance. We will be doing many buckets tomorrow. Because I also will probably not be able to keep an eye on chat and yap at the same time. Actually, what's likely going to happen is we're going to be running around like crazy, and then we'll like stop and do something and then talk with chat for a little bit and then go back to whatever we're doing. But yeah, tomorrow we're giving out a Switch 2, or not a Switch 2, a Switch Lite, sorry. A pink Switch Lite, if you like pink. So if we reach our charity dono goal of $1,600. $1,600? There's a dollar amount. There's an amount. If we reach the dono amount, we will be giving away a Switch. I'm super excited. I'm super excited for that. And then we have a VTuber that we're giving away next Saturday, because we're doing another charity stream next Saturday. So tomorrow we're doing one for the Starlight Foundation. It's for their play week, and then the week after is for the Gamers Outreach VTuber Summer Slam. So I hope you'll join us. I'm super excited. We're giving away a VTuber model on that one, if you like free VTuber models. It'll be my little gremlin. It's gonna be the little gremlin model. Yes, charity stream tomorrow for the Starlight Foundation, and then the one on the 20th is for Gamers Outreach VTuber Summer Slam. They're both for children. They're both like children's charities. So basically, like sick kids. They're primarily for children that are like sick in the hospital, and they give them like games or toys and things to help with like their hospital stays and stuff like that. Hello, K Boogie. Excuse me. Thank you for the lurk. We appreciate the lurks. I will be streaming for about 20 more minutes. We have a timer up if you like to do co-working stuff, body doubling. But anyway, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day today. Yeah, just enough for a 10-minute sprint. Go for it. Do it. Typically, we do co-working / body doubling streams every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but tomorrow I'm having a special stream and will not be doing the body doubling, unfortunately. We're doing a charity stream, so... Should be back tomorrow next week, or should be back to normal-ish next weekend. Oh, just kidding. I have another charity stream next weekend. We're doing a charity stream for the Children's Starlight, or the Starlight Foundation, which is for helping kids that are sick in the hospital, getting them like games and toys, entertainment, stuff like that. We have a 8-hour stream going on with lots of prizes. We're raffling off a pink Switch Lite tomorrow. Yeah, I'm super excited. I'm gonna be co-streaming with a friend. Which I'm gonna shout out Clover. I mean, everybody knows who Clover is at this point, but... my friend Moo Moo Clover. She's also super great with charities and stuff. She does she's done fundraising for like the American Heart Association, and actually I think she did Starlight last October. I think she did something in October. Also, I'm distracting you. I'm sorry. You should do the work. I just get so excited. Okay, it's work time. It's work time. We've got 6 minutes. Damien. Hi, Damien. The sprints are over. Let me finish this. You have 5 minutes to... I mean, technically, if you want, you have 5 minutes to finish your sprints. I won't hold it against you. So I'm going to try to finish this up real quick. That went by so fast. I'm not ready. Oh, and there's an ad in 2 minutes. So, oh no, why don't I have snoozes? I have snoozes. You are such a liar. We're gonna snooze that ad. Goodbye, ad. All right. I think I'm going to. We're actually gonna snooze it one more time. Hee hee. I didn't even shut that. Why did you do that? Okay. All right. I'm gonna go find someone to raid. So we're gonna do stream ending. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. I know it was a shorter stream than usual, but I gotta do stuff. I gotta go to bed and wake up really early tomorrow. So, I have things to do. Thank you all for hanging out with me today and doing the writing and doing the yapping. So we're gonna do the charity stream tomorrow, and then Sunday is gonna be Subnautica. Next weekend, Friday, we'll be writing. Oh, and actually, tentatively, we are still doing our Monday reading stream. So hopefully me and Kit will be able to read to you our story that we wrote last week. That whole song and dance. And then next Friday is our next study day. So I hope you will join me for that. Let me go find a person to raid. And I'm taking a look here. Looking for Manouche. Oh, actually, oh, Coffee Quills is on. We're gonna go raid Coffee Quills, since I haven't been able to raid Coffee in forever. Coffee is a writer, so if you do the writing stuff and you want someone to co-work with, Coffee is your person for that. So yeah, let's go start this raid for Coffee. I love you all. I hope you have a good rest of your time zone, afternoon, good day, good morning, good evening, what have you. See you next time.